just about ready to go. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. There's a strike, 3-1. Bounced up the middle. Bichette. 1 up, 1 down. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series.
All right, we got Game 7, Dodgers Blue Jays. Everything is on the line. Can the Blue Jays clinch it at home and celebrate on their home field? Nothing better than that. Being at home, winning a championship, or will the Dodgers ruin it and win right in front of all those fans, crushing all their hearts? There's nothing better than Game 7s. Do or die. That's what it's all about. Max Scherzer versus Shohei Ohtani. And we're going to see tonight who is the World Series champions. Either way, both teams came in, competed. But at the end of the day, Toronto's offense was just better than the Dodgers' offense in this World Series. And that could get them the title. We shall see.
Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. So here's Scherzer. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Inside, ball 1.
1-0.
That one missed.
No strike.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot.
All right, Shohei Ohtani.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now to the plate. Here's the
If he can come out tonight and pitch the game of his life, hit a couple home runs, he can become even that more legendary. You got Max Scherzer, the old man, who is going to give it his all.
And that misses.
And then we got Ohtani. It's going to be very, very interesting tonight how that turns out. We got George Springer hobbling a little bit, but he's still a professional hitter, still able to get hits. That's one thing about a professional hitter. They could have one leg and they still get a base hit.
Fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, just a little FYI. George Springer is rated at 95 in MLB the Show, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. is rated at 88. Once again, these aren't based on playoff numbers. This is based on the regular season. So Vlad Guerrero, the MVP of their team for the playoffs, is an 88 player. George Springer's at 95. It's going to be interesting to see if Vlad Guerrero Jr. can go into next season and hit more than 20 home runs. Vlad needs to get up to the 40s. No, I don't know what happens. I don't know why he can't get to more than 23 home runs, but he's got to get to 40 plus. He's got to do it. We'll see if he can catapult this postseason into a good regular season where he can elevate himself.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, their offense, look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 guys batting over 280 in your lineup. That's good enough to win a World Series.
And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Close, but called a ball. And it's
wow, this umpire's on drugs, man. Wow, this umpire's blind. He's blind.
Out in front that time. Out to short. Bats up with it. Whips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Max Scherzer back to work. Comebacker to the mound. And a quick out, number 1. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Teoscar Hernandez at the plate now. That's ball 1. No score here in the second. Into center. Varsho on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Max Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
On the ground to the left. Clement over to first. That ends the frame. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired. And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And the slider just misses.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Barger goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. Makes the catch. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning, and here is Enrique Hernandez. Max Scherzer goes to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Grounds one to short. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Foul ball there. Scherzer deals. That one almost got him.
Hello, Charles Campbell. Game 7 tonight. It's going to be exciting.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
2-2.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And the Dodgers are set down in order. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Ohtani back to work. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out.
Shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Over to first, and he's saved. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside, just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto, and we are still scoreless.
We're just cruising along. Something's got to give. Somebody's got to do something.
Back now in Toronto. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. That one ran inside, almost got him. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Guerrero settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Inside, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. And that one fouled off. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's 0 for 1. And that's fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Barker sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. And that's a little bit high. All tied up here in game 1 of the World Series. And that drops in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Left field. Hernandez has it sized up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well, there's the first run. It's Blue Jays making a breakthrough. Almost a home run. So it's not Ohtani. It's not old man Scherzer that gives up the first run. It's Ohtani. That tells you it's fate. The Blue Jays are going to win this game.
Runner at second. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the dirt. Ohtani checks the runner. Varsho back in on a dive. Varsho leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and that's ball 3. And that one pulled foul. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. Fly to center his first time. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 80 getting loose out there. Number 86 warming up as well. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. Hauls it in on the warning track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Muncy digs in. Grounded out his first time. Outside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 2nd homer this series. It's 1-1.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Kike Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bichette. He's got it. And that is out number 3. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. All even at 1 apiece. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, number 86.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's a foul ball. In there, got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, this is no secret that slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Here's George Springer. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez hustling after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Clement on third. Springer over at first with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two on, 1 out. Just misses with that one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Bo Bichette waiting to hit for Toronto. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That to right. Hernandez on the move. And a superb diving catch.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And ball 1. Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever.
Man, oh man.
And that drops in for
Well, if you're a Blue Jay fan, you got to be ecstatic. Hello, Omar.
Feel like you have to go to the bathroom. Just go right over
big swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And the Dodgers already in the bullpen.
And the count's even at 2.
to where you would. Now, if it's an sometimes accidents happen like a pee. I pee my pants, but that's because I was choking to death and I couldn't stop.
Squirts away a little bit.
That's different. I didn't pee my pants because I was just too caught up doing what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm not going to go to the bathroom.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
First and second, 2 outs. Now Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
2 on, 2 outs. Right side, Rojas throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. 4-1 Blue Jays. Unbelievable.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Old man Max Scherzer in the 6th inning. And Ohtani gets rocked out of the game. Man, oh man. Unbelievable. We'll see what happens tonight in real life, though.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just off the inside edge. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Scherzer gets the punch out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Miguel Rojas will hit next. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside low, and 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Dodgers 1. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 80.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Ernie Clement. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. George Springer on deck for the Blue Jays. And that's inside and a good at-bat ball 4.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Walk him to get to George Springer. This game already had it programmed. Blue Jays were going to win this game. That was already programmed into the system. If I were to reset this game, then they may say the Dodgers will put everything for the Dodgers to win.
With the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor, this might get interesting, Boo.
Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And now 1 and 2. This to third. Muncy tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back now in Toronto. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power.
Dude,
a great athlete, quite simply.
If Max Scherzer goes into the 7th inning tonight with 66 pitches, I will go outside butt naked and do cartwheels around the neighborhood. That's gone.
Dugout. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 4-2.
Power versus power. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win?
About time, Ohtani.
Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
41-year-old Max Scherzer pitching into the 7th inning.
Fall off foul.
Incredible.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Yeah, that's it for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, my gosh.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger.
Freddie Freeman, go grab some bench and don't get off the bench. Man, have you guys noticed in this game, Freddie Freeman, he does nothing but look at strike 3 on the inside corner. That is programmed into this game. Go back and watch the streams. Go back and watch Freddie Freeman at bats. Every time he gets called strike 3 on the inside corner, he always looks at it. Every time he comes up the bat.
He's got nothing to show for it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
If tonight the Blue Jays can make it out of the 7th inning with a 41-year-old Max Scherzer giving up only 2 runs, I promise you they will win the World Series tonight. I guarantee it.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now it's Max Muncy in the dirt. The tying run at the plate.
And this game is tied. Max Muncy with his home run number 2. Now we're talking some honesty. The man is 41 years old, throwing batting practice. It's already embarrassing that you made him pitch in the 7th inning as is. Now the game is tied and we're going to start over. But I will reiterate, if Max Scherzer pitches 7 into the 7th inning tonight, mark my words, if he pitches into the 7th inning, they will win the World Series. Because that means 41-year-old Max Scherzer throwing batting practice pitches was able to make it to the 7th inning. They will win the World Series. Now we got a brand new game.
The left-hander on now, Brendan Little. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Kike Hernandez. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
3 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short, Jimenez. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now at 4 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center. And now here is Nathan Lucas. There's the strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda also getting ready. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. There's a strike. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike three.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Just off the inside edge.
And most likely it's going to be a bullpen game tonight because Scherzer, in reality, you can look for him to pitch anywhere from 3 to 5 innings tonight, depending on how good it goes. So they'll be going to the bullpen from there. And being in Game 7, all hands on deck. But we got ourselves a brand new ball game here in the 7th.
Fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider.
And looking forward to a dramatic finish.
Next offering is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tied at 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
All right, that's 10 pitches. Whenever a batter sees that many pitches, the advantage is his. He should have all his pitches timed up. But he strikes out, of course. But in real life, though, when you see that many pitches, you get a great timing on all his pitches. And that really favors the batter in real life. Maybe not in this game, but it does in real life.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Next offering is in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that one moves his feet. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still all square at 4 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. To the right side, Bichette in plenty of time to first, and they get Edman for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Late swing, fouled off. High fly ball, right field.
Mookie Betts. Big time 2-run homer.
A shot to the opposite field. It's 6-4.
Dominguez has been struggling in this video game, if you guys remember. So you've been watching, if you've been watching these games with me, in this video game, Dominguez has been struggling in the last couple games really bad. So I can't say this is surprising. Now, if Ohtani can hit a home run, I feel pretty good about this game being over.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Now the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And that's a strike. Dominguez goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Varsho sizes this one up, and there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, base is empty, and here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the pen down.
All right, Freddie Freeman. He's getting ready to strike out. Watch, looking at a strike 3 called inside corner. Because in this game, that's what Freddie does. He likes to stare at inside fastballs and just watch. Get him with 2 strikes. Throw that inside fastball. He'll watch it, strike out in the inning.
A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and Freeman is retired. That's the third out. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning.
All right, the heart of the Blue Jays lineup will bat again before this game is over. So we're looking at a possible walk-off home run situation to win the World Series. And if you can pull that off, you'll be a legend in Blue Jay history forever.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Will Klein.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kirk, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch way upstairs. Now one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Addison Barger now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And the count 1-2. Just misses there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This to center field. And it falls. And the postseason success continues.
Well, Blue Jays got something going. 2 on, no out.
His hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, no outs. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement, 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. That misses, and that is ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Right here, you're just looking to continue the hits. Don't try to be a hero.
Foul ball still.
Just think a simple base hit. Nice, good swing. Don't try to do too much. Just humble yourself. Put a nice swing on the ball. That's all you're looking to do.
And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays.
All right. Isaiah Kiner-Filifo coming in a pinch hit. Let's see if he's got the right attitude. Once again, you're not trying to be a hero. You're trying to just get a hit. Humble yourself. Put a good swing on the ball. Nice and easy. Just like that. There you go. Nothing special. That's all you got to do. Nice little swing.
Things to do in the game to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
I would assume a bullpen change, but no. 1 out, bases loaded. George Springer at the plate. Starts him with a curveball. George wishes he had that pitch back. I can't believe they're not going to the bullpen. This is crazy.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Strike 2.
But that goes foul. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count.
Bases loaded, 1 out. George Springer at the plate. 2-2 count. If he gets to a 3-2 count, he might hit a grand slam.
And that's outside.
3-2 count. This could be a grand slam. This could be a grand slam. No way am I throwing him a fastball. The bullpen, where's the bullpen at? If he throws him a fastball, it's a grand slam.
So the tying run at second.
Throws the ball.
Remains a full count.
It's okay to take a walk. Bring in a run.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him with the changeup.
Unafraid to throw it right.
Great pitch.
Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Great pitch. Great pitch. George was all excited for that fastball.
And we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Will Klein done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Still an opportunity. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Still an opportunity. If the Blue Jays can't get a run in with bases loaded, then, you know, all you can do is shame on them.
Bad in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter in. This should be fun.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Now a check swing grounder.
It's going to be a tough play. Got him.
Nice play. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there.
Dodgers escape.
Game 1. It's the Dodgers 6, the Jays 4.
Blue Jays had every opportunity in the world to take the lead. But it's not over yet. Vlad will be coming up in the bottom of the 9th.
High fly ball, right field. Barker makes the
We got Vlad and Bo Bichette coming up. So if you're a Blue Jay fan, it's not over. If you're a Dodger fan, it's not over.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember.
Max Muncy had himself a night tonight. 2 huge home runs. Looking for his 3rd home run.
He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Fastball is outside. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. Two outs. That's off the inside corner, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second, there's Bichette, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the
Well,
it's the Dodgers 6, the Jays.
One more opportunity.
And welcome back.
Starts with Vlad Guerrero Jr.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Robert Bush trying to close it out.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a ground ball.
And that is not going to get it done. 1 out.
And Guerrero is set down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base
CNI base hit. Opportunity for a 2-run shot.
Didn't take long to get a result.
Unfortunately, MLB the Show thinks this is game 1. So whoever wins, there will be no celebration for a World Series title. But I will go into the game and I will orchestrate it. So I'll show you the celebration for whatever team wins this game tonight. MLB the Show, you must do better. You must know this is game 7.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
It's a shame that this game does not know this is game 7. It's a shame this game does not know what's on the line.
Run at the plate. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
That's Vlad Guerrero Jr. What did you expect him to do? Take second and then take third?
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off with 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that one in the air.
That's a can of corn. 2 out.
Drops into the glove. That's
We got one more shot.
One out left for the Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit.
A World Series title on the line.
That's in there.
Strike 1. Strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear it.
0-2 count, 2 out.
One strike away from securing game 1.
When you got 2 strikes on you, don't be afraid to let the pitch hit you to get on base.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, here in the late stages of game 1. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be
2-2 count.
for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's
If he hits a 2-run homer, the crowd should shake the stadium.
Than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next one misses.
3-2 count.
That's to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The stadium should be shaking. Where is the crowd?
Line drive.
And the game is over.
And the Dodgers take game 1.
The Dodgers have won the World Series. It won't show it in this game because, like I said, MLB the Show doesn't know what game this is. That was a huge play by Hernandez. Max Muncy, 2 home runs. huge. Ohtani had a homer. Mookie had a homer. Well, we'll see what happens tonight in real life, because it can be very different in real life. Well, that's the game. Jamming out.